So original plan was to go to Blackfield Langley today, but the weather has beaten us because we're kind of in that weathery, stormy seasons now. So a few cancellations are up and coming, I imagine. So today's vlog's from Lymington Town versus Totton Ealing.
Welcome to the Salento Lounge in Lymington High Street. This is a relatively new pub from the High Street. I think this was a bank before, and it's converted into sort of a pub now, but as you can see, it's very busy this morning. A lot of people in here because they do like an all-day brunch thing. So you're heading to the football and you go up from the train station. This is about a 5-minute walk as you go up the hill. Come in, you can have some brunch, nice cooked breakfast or something before the game, or maybe something a bit more fancy. It's a little bit hipster in here, but I quite like it. The food's really good actually, we highly recommend it. I've gone for I'm following the bear. We have a Hofmeister. That's cost me £6.80, which is a slightly pricier end of the market. I'll be paying a lot less for beer further uptown later, because it's a lot cheaper down that way. £6.80, a very nice beer. There's other beers on tap as well, Cruise Camp Toads, some Brixton Ale, and there's some beer Moretti, and I'm a Narbia. As I said, slightly hipstery vibe to it, so the beers are slightly different to what you would get in a normal pub. Again, if you're looking for pool and football on the TV, this probably isn't your thing, but if you're looking for something a little bit different, and you want to try a bit of grub before you go to the football, it's based 2-minute walk to Lymington's ground. I highly recommend popping in here. Joined by Lymington Town's Joe Petty. Thank you for coming on, Joe.
No worries.
So tell us a little bit about your sort of footballing journey. How did you start sort of local football?
Started off at Lymington Town when I first moved to the area, and then got into Bashley in the Southern League, and then went on to like Sway, and then Ringwood. I was with Ringwood for about 5 seasons. Yeah. And now I've joined on to Lymington Town.
And the last sort of few games for Lymington, the performance has really turned around, haven't they? Is it 3 wins in the last 4 now?
Yeah.
So what sort of things happened to the club to sort of change that around and get back into that winning feeling?
Got a few new faces in, bit more experience, and
some penalty! I've been told to ask about that.
But yeah, no, just team really working hard. Ash and Keepo do a lot behind the scenes. Starting to gel together and becoming more of a team, so getting stronger and stronger. So when you're one of the older lads at the club, aren't you? So do you think having that experience in with the youngsters helps them sort of? Yeah, definitely, and the youngsters. We're all learning, and the youngsters, they're picking up, and they're going to go on to a higher level. I believe they're some good players here in the team.
Today, unexpected twist, but that was probably due to the bad weather. You're right. Blackfield was our initial plan, but good old trusty Lymington always guarantee this game's going to be on, even though they did switch it, didn't they, originally? So this was meant to be Totten's fixture, yes, but they switched it yesterday, I think. So here we are. It's worked out well for me because it means I don't have to drive today, and I can have a drink, even though there's no draft on tap. But hey ho, I'm with a professional, so I'm sure I'll get through the afternoon. So. Another New Forest District Council derby, our second one in a week. Lymington versus Totton and Eling. Both teams at the wrong end of the table. Although Lymington are showing a bit of form, aren't they? Especially at home.
They are. Last 6 games have been 3 wins, 3 defeats. Good home record this year. 3 wins at home. All coming quite recently. I think that's kind of coincided with goalkeeper Nico Treading-Cowson coming back to the club. He was their first choice last season, and he's been
from what I've been told, he's been very good for the games he's played since he's come back. He was at Millbrook for a bit. Yes, he's got a grip of the game. Yes. Lymington's last three was a 2-0 home win here against Blackfield. A 4-0 defeat away to US Portsmouth and a 2-0 defeat away to...
Could have been 3-0 if they didn't miss that.
Home.
Was that right?
It could have been 3-0,
yes. It could have. Sorry, we're told not to.
Sorry, Joe. The top scorers this season, Joe Petty with 5 goals and Conor Lopez with 5. Conor Lopez is injured today. Joe's starting.
They got a few experienced players in, haven't they?
They have.
We last watched them.
Yep, Thomas Lysett has come in from Hive. He played 30 games for them in the Wessex Prem last season. Michael Durdee's coming from, ironically, Totton and Ealing.
Totton, isn't it? A bit of a struggle, but they did have a very good result against Common, didn't they?
They did. They're currently,
we missed.
Currently 22nd in the Wessex Division 1, sitting bottom, but with 11 points. Win today would put them equal with Lymington and Blackfield. Win for Lymington will get them out of the relegation zone.
It's very tight down there, isn't it?
It is very tight. Their last 3 games, a 1-1 draw with Totton Common away, a 4-0 defeat to Ainsbury away, and a 1-0 win against Blackfield and Langley at home. Their top scorers, Oliver Kimball and Adam Woodcock, with 4 goals apiece. Adam Woodcock's a player I like. We've seen him at Millbrook last season before joining Totton. I know Dave, when he was in charge of Millbrook, rated him very highly.
Yes, so he's definitely one to watch, isn't he?
Yes.
And there's a few players to watch today, but
another one's Dylan Mayo. I think he scored a hat-trick on his debut last season. Hasn't quite got the goals he'd probably want this year, but he's still a decent player and one to watch out for.
Yeah, it could be an interesting game today, and I think first goal could be crucial in a tight affair like this, but here's to a few goals.
Look, Dad.
Okay. Oh, that's not Gary's.
No, it's Oh.
Tom. Oh, listen! In the ball! Right, give ball! What are you going to do? Why?
It might be Whitchurch versus Coldham Common. I think. Here we go. Oh, I thought that was in. Half-time score is Lymington Town 0, Totton Ealing 0.
On the plus side is Matt 2 raffle tickets.
There's ever a time where this phrase has never been more appropriate. It's this game, isn't it? This game really needs a goal.
Yes.
Not a lot to report really. A lot of huff and puff, isn't it? But a lot of stoppages. Hasn't really got going.
Limo had the best chance early in the first half. A cross by Will Johnson. Unfortunately, wasn't really connected. The back post went wide, and after that, I think Tottenham have set out to be tough to break down, which I think they have been.
Same as they were against Coldham Common last week.
Yeah, but unfortunately doing that, I think they've sacrificed maybe going forward a bit.
Yeah, Lymington don't have the same quality, have they, to break the lines at the moment, but you know, they should be on the front foot second half, you would have thought, to try and get that breakthrough.
Yeah, I think if any team looks like getting the first goal, it is Lymington at the minute. But it's mainly because Tottenham have been so organised defensively.
Yeah.
It'd be very hard to break down, to be fair.
But for the purpose of the vlog, hopefully there's more action second half, because at the moment the highlight is Matthew's new shirt.
Oh.
Let's Jake.
Gone off sandwich, that'd be just as manky arm. Throw it away, Dad. Get out of the way, Lino. Come on. Oh, Ansell's gone off. Lino.
Ball touch. I don't think that.
Take a 2-1.
Nothing more to it.
Oh, special K. Oh, good tackle.
Totton game plan. It's worked.
Yes, there you go. We've just seen a red.
Have you got it?
Fifth. We really haven't got a striker up front, and we've got a wafer-thin squad.
Barry.
Oh dear. Come on, ref.
Ash, 3-0 defeat today. A few thoughts about the game?
Yeah, I said to the lads, I think, we worried a little bit about what they were doing. They were sitting on a very much of a low block, 5 solid, came with a game plan, fair play to Josh and his team. Knew what he came with that. We controlled the first half, moved the ball. Probably ball speed was too slow. We got frustrated, and then it was played into their hands, and then a ball that just went into the box, missed everyone, went in, and then we had people going rogue by the end, lost all shape. Frustrated, very frustrated, which has put us back in a dogfight really.
You said they came with a game plan to frustrate first half particularly.
Yeah.
And then sort of when they caught you on the break, it's very hard off that, isn't it, to try and break them down when they're 1-0 up.
Yeah. They came with they played 3-5-2, but obviously their 2 wing backs sat in very, very low, 5 flat back 5. We were trying to move it. We said that we needed to try and penetrate them in behind. But I thought our quality in the final third was really poor today. Last week it was good. I don't know. I said to a lot of the lads there, you've got to win your 1v1 battles, take all the tactics away, all of that. If you can win them, then you're going to win a game. And yeah, I was disappointed, really disappointed, because that was a game that we thought we could get something out of. But credit to Totton, they've come away with 3 points. So we've got to go away, and we've got to really try hard now. And come next 3-4 games are really important. And the 8-league, 4-league, all around sort of the bottom. We're in the bottom 3. So yeah, it's going to be tough.
Thank you.
All right, cheers.
Josh, 3-0 winners today. Give us a few thoughts about the game.
We were frustrated after the first half. We obviously just come off a good result against Coldham Common, where we were defensively very sound. I felt we were a bit too open in the first half, and with the ball we were making terrible decisions, which obviously meant the turnover was massive, and the ball just kept coming just back and back, and it was just constant wave, which to a certain extent is what we're after, but we just need to make better decisions on the ball. And we spoke about that at half time, and yeah, in the second half we were fucking excellent. We were a lot more defensively sound, limited them to next to nothing, and with the ball we made better decisions and created. It could have been more than 3, but ultimately scored 3, and that's why we won. But
that first half, you seemed to frustrate Lymington a lot. Defensively very good. Was that a game plan going into the match? Or?
That's how we've been playing recently. It's obviously where we are in the league at this point. We have to try and maximise and do the most we can to get whatever we can out of games, whether that's 1 or 3. And ultimately, if that means sacrificing potential forward phases, then that's what we have to do and be more defensively sound. Because worst case scenario, if we don't concede, we don't lose a game, we at least draw. So that's sort of the thought process that we're having at the moment, and the way we've been playing, how we've been playing. But ultimately, it's been working so far. So. And
Craven set the first goal up with a free kick, and he scored himself as well. He's a big player for you today, wasn't he?
Yeah, I mean, Craven's been excellent all season. He's obviously our captain, and the most experience. He's the oldest. We've obviously got quite a young team, so the lads need someone like that they can look to when times go tough, and he'll always be fighting, he'll always be fucking giving his all, and that's what you'll get from Cravo. And he's got more than enough ability on the ball, but his work rate off of it and attitude is what sets a prime example for all our younger players.
It's brilliant. Thank you for your time, mate.
No worries,
Cheers.
thank you.
It's good 3-0s and it's bad 3-0s. Good 3-0s. Everton's 3-0 win today.
Oh God.
5th place now. Hang on. Oh, crane that neck up high. And then there's bad 3-0s. Lymington today. But in all fairness, Totton were worthy winners in the end, weren't they? Good second half performance and counter-attacking and finishing, I thought.
I think they went with the game plan first half to frustrate Lymington, which they did. They were very defensively solid, sort of playing in banks, very hard to break down. Lymington had a few half chances first half they could have taken advantage of, but it was Jamie Craven stood up for me, their captain. He set the first goal up for a free kick. He scored the 3rd goal, and I think he stood out for Totten's day, and he sort of represented what there was: a lot of drive, a lot of desire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they were clinical, weren't they, second half?
Oh yeah.
And they were
yeah.
good on that break.
Yeah.
Split Lymington open a few times, whereas Lymington flat today, weren't they? Didn't really penetrate Totton. I know Totton defended well, but they just didn't look like they were going to unlock that defence today.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. I think we were saying sort of off camera, like that pop they normally have, they didn't really have that today.
Yeah,
I don't think.
It just looked a bit flat today.
It did a little bit. I think the killer goal was Dylan Mayle's second. He sort of counter-attacked through, good finish. I think they'll look back at it and it's going to be a very bad day at the office, I think, for them.
Yeah, but as we know, watching the Wessex League, lots of twists and turns, isn't there?
Yes, it's made the bottom 3 very interesting.
Well, bottom 4.
Well, actually bottom 5 if you count Aldermaston, only
Yes.
2 points off.
Yeah. So you feel there's going to be a lot of jockeying for position in the coming months, especially with Livingston playing Frawley in a few weeks. That could be an interesting game.
Yep.
But Totton, that's a good boost for them. Two good performances in the space of 2 weeks. But another good trip here, isn't it?
Yeah. Always like coming to Limo, local club.
Yeah.
Always brilliant people here. There is behind the scenes, just from the history that's been going on previously, just to keep the club going. These people really sort of commit
fantastic,
to it.
and it's good to have a little bit of a buzz back in the clubhouse, isn't it?
Yes.
Again? And the beers come back on tap, so Matt is doubly happy. So we'll see you next Saturday because Matt is soloing at Millbrook.
Oh yeah, I forgot I am. Yes. Yeah.
And we're also soireeing off to Bromley on Tuesday night.
I might do something little.
Yeah, potentially. Good news. No. No.